let's get ready!
Alright, now I gotta get you going. Alright. It's like we scrolling just like we was. Alright, I'm a comedian. I'm the comedian. Alright. Like, ha-ha. You think I'm like ha-ha funny or like ha-ha? No, like. Alright. Welcome back. Welcome back, Raw Nation, to another installment of Bro View. We get a better insight of these king and queens behind the scene. I'm your host, Cheno Royal, babe. I'm here with, what's your name?
Dom Elkins.
Mr. Dom, a local comedian. How you doing today, bro?
Chilling, a little tired. I took a long ass nap, so
Obviously, you took a time machine, Back to the Future. Back to the Past. Whatever people think about that movie,
if I
but
had my hair down, it'd be another decade, dude.
you know, you look like an '80s pop artist. Definitely highly on the charts, you know, we know.
That's crazy because I grew up off country too. That's so wild.
The Weeknd's best friend.
That's the Weeknd's white boy.
There you go. How's the day, brother?
Oh man, literally not jack shit. I was supposed to clean my room today, but I didn't.
And then you got high, is that how the song?
Yeah. Then I got high.
Yeah.
And then the city sued me.
Damn. Dark turn.
Did you remember that thing? He just got sued by the city.
I thought didn't he get like raided or something?
Yeah, so like a couple of years ago, might be more than a couple, he got raided, and they like did some fuck shit while they were getting raided. He got raided for no reason, but one of the cops, I think the song is called Lemon Pie or Lemon Cake or something like that.
He did make a song.
And one of the cops like ate his lemon cake while they were raiding him, bro.
Yeah.
That's what he made. He made a song about a cop being a fat ass.
Yeah.
And then the cops sued them.
Yeah.
And then he won. Because the cop was fat ass.
Yeah,
It was big back, bro. Cops go being big backs.
Oh my god.
You guys will get sued. Quit eating my man's pie, bro.
So, walk me through like a normal day with Dom. Like, what's that look like?
Man, right now, so I work in the bar industry right now. So normal days, I don't wake up quite early. I've never been good at it.
Night owl.
Oh, big time night owl. Always as a kid, I grew up with 3 brothers and single mom, all that stuff. She raised us all, and all growing up, I was the last one of us to wake up. Every day. I'm talking, I would wake up 5 minutes before we were supposed to.
Oh shit.
I had my clothes set out in the morning. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
How'd all the shit get here?
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what is this? And then, so I wake up 20 knocks, 20 times they'd be trying to wake me up. Probably less than that, I'm kind of exaggerating, but they would try to wake me up, and then finally they're like, we're leaving.
Right.
I'm like, okay, time to get up.
Either you're going or you're not.
Yeah, so I would wake up real early, or not real early, real late, which is what I do now, obviously, because I get home around 5 a.m. on the weekend.
That's still technically early.
Like, yeah, I'm still, just not living up.
Yeah, you're the earliest person.
Exactly. But so that kind of changed my sleep schedule a lot, so I'm not really waking up a lot in the mornings. I'm kind of doing the afternoon stuff. I've been a little bit lazier recently, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's going to be something that I'll gradually grow with.
Yeah.
Like, I am only 22, so like being somebody who is as young as I am, I don't have a problem with waking up as late as I do, because it doesn't make me feel as bad. I'm like, oh, I don't got kids, I don't got, like, I got bills, duh, but like, I pay my bills are paid.
Okay.
But so
I coming for you, nobody's coming.
Yeah, right. Damn it.
Got check behind this bill.
I paid my taxes.
Yeah. What he said.
But yeah, no. Honestly, I sleep a lot. I kind of drink a little bit too much than I probably should.
Okay.
I can't lie. But like I said, being young, it's hard for me to not say to myself I'm doing something bad.
Okay, I'll lie to y'all. This is actually an AA meeting where
Damn, I already told my name, bro. We already disrupted the entire
I told you, man, this is how they get you.
This is an AK meeting. That's Alcoholics Known.
Okay. He knows he has some problem.
Yeah, no,
but he's
right.
cool. He's cool.
Exactly. I plan on passing down my family heirloom. So,
Okay.
yeah, it happens to be alcoholism. So,
Damn.
that's one of my jokes. A little free ball.
That's one of the rings.
Yeah, right. But yeah, back to your question. I mean, literally, it's just I work and I chill. That's literally it. Like I try to make money, pay my bills, and do the things I like. Have fun.
Now,
I have fun as much as I can.
Now, this is history on the Cheno Show of Royal View. You are the very first comedian.
Am I?
You are.
Really?
You are. So now I gotta ask, because I mentioned to ask for like every first we have.
Okay.
What is it like being a comedian?
I get a whole lot of people to tell them a joke.
Okay.
It's definitely one of the first things. Which sucks and doesn't suck at the same time. Like, obviously, me being as new and as young as I am to the scene, obviously I feel good when people are like, ooh, tell me a joke.
Yeah.
Like, that makes me feel some type of way for sure. Or like, people will see me at like an open mic, and then like a couple weeks later they'll see me out at the bar, and they'll be like, are you that comedian guy? And that makes me feel good as fuck.
That's cool.
It makes me feel really good. So that's definitely like something that kind of gets in there. Damn, I don't forgot.
That's how. Well, honestly, that's how it honestly started with me. Like, even when I first started doing music and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ironically, since I was doing music, modeling, acting, like all these things,
Yeah.
I was trying to get more push for the music.
Yeah.
Then, since I modeled and like people were more, it was one of those things where I'll just put it out there, not even take a second glance at it, but then more people would be drawn to it.
Right.
That I went places and did interviews, and people would be like, "Oh, you're the model guy."
Yeah,
pretty much.
Literally,
and I'm like, yeah, I guess.
That's also why I work at the bars too, as well. It's like, bar scene is the perfect scene to put yourself out there.
Okay.
The perfect scene, especially if you work in a bar.
Yeah.
Because if you work in a bar, you're standing in that bar for 8 to 12 hours a night, right?
Yeah.
You're seeing every single head walk through that door. You have the opportunity to speak to every head that walks through that door.
Yes.
If a head tells you, head is a person. If a person tells you, I like your style, I like your clothes, I like your hair, I like your yada yada, you can turn that into a 5-minute conversation, and within that 5-minute conversation, I do comedy.
Yeah.
Come check me out.
Oh, 100%.
It's literally the perfect marketing for somebody who is up and coming. It's working in the bar scene.
Now, because I've used that because I was in the food industry, and like me just doing like inventory, or I worked my way up from busboy all the way up to the line, and like having those conversations. Did you ever find yourself like almost like telling jokes, like trying to see what different things?
I run my jokes. I run my jokes on everybody.
Right.
And I will pull my phone out in the middle of work, in the middle of a conversation.
You're like, hold on a second.
Hold on. I actually got a perfect one for you, and then just say it. Because
Okay.
I write all my shit down in notes. Like I've got hundreds of jokes now. Are most of them funny? No.
I was gonna ask
most
that.
of them are
I was
not
gonna ask
funny.
that.
I'll tell you that right now. Most of them are not funny, but like the ones I've curated over time and I've told people, and that's what makes me know on if my joke is funny or not. I have to tell it to everybody. I have to, because I can make one subcategory laugh. Sure.
Right.
That can happen. I want to make every subcategory laugh.
Right.
I don't think a joke is funny until it hits for everybody. I can make a white culture laugh, for sure. But is that going to transfer over to a Mexican culture? Is that going to transfer over into the LGBT culture? Is that going to transfer over into any sort of subculture that there is? That's what makes me know it's going to be viable to get laughs from everybody. Because I don't care about a certain demographic of the laugh. I care about everybody laughing.
Right.
I want my jokes to be so stupid, so stupidly funny, you can't help but to giggle. That's what I don't want to make people laugh. I want to make them giggle.
Okay.
I think a giggle is so much better.
Now, because I know from music at least that like the equivalent to that would basically be a performance. So me pretty much like songs and like how I perform them, because I like to call more of myself like an entertainer from all the stuff I do. So me perfecting the craft of like how I can deliver the actual performance, the experience.
Yes.
How would you relay that to joke writing and joke telling?
It's literally the same exact thing in my opinion. Because one, delivery is the majority of jokes. It is 1000%, because that's when I say I want to make my jokes funny for everybody. When I am telling random people out in public my jokes, I am also paying attention to their demographic, for sure.
Right.
That's not something that's not outside of my mind. And I am doing different deliveries for each demographic, in a way. Not fully like I'm specifically focusing on your demographic to do a certain delivery. Like, no, because like that's just like low-key racism. There's no other way around that. Like, you're talking in a certain way to please a certain crowd. Like, yeah, no, that's... But, so like, I'll really sit there and study who laughs at what delivery the most. And I'll take that, and like, before I do a show or something, I'll be able to realize who's in the crowd. I'll be like, okay, this is the delivery I'm going to go for. Am I going to deliver it in a more serious way? Am I going to deliver it in a more goofy way?
Right.
Am I going to deliver it in whatever way I'm going to deliver it in? That has the aspect, like you said, with the crowd. You know, like, if you're an artist and you're doing music, you want that crowd to react to your songs how you react to them.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you're doing blues, you want that crowd to be snapping, wiggling their hips. You're doing rock. You want that crowd to be starting mosh pits. You want that crowd to be... It's all different demographics.
Right.
And so depending on what you're doing and what style you're doing, you got to really focus on what your demographic is paying attention to. And I think that is literally the same thing with music and comedy.
I do like that. With everything that you've experienced from doing shows, I don't know how many specifically you've done so far.
Just open mics, really.
Okay.
I mean, I've done shows at like different neighboring counties and stuff like that, but like I've never been paid. I've never nothing like that. I'm 2 years in, so I'm still decently new, especially for the comedy scene. Comedy scene, it takes 15, 20 years to even get noticed.
Yeah.
So it is the slowest growing scene.
So from the, obviously, like from the comedians that obviously, like the Dave Chappelle's, the Cat Williams, Richard Pryor's, like, I know that they all have their own, like, once they reach a certain point, technique with how they deliver. And I know you were kind of hitting there with delivery can change based off of your demographic. Like, are there times where do you have one specific delivery like since you're here, or like does it like change like for like crowd work and other things that you can do, like what is a normal delivery for Dom is what I'm getting.
For me personally, my normal delivery is one line.
Okay.
I love one-liners. I like to be I'm goofy. I'm obviously, like I said, I'm young. I'm 22 years old. I am in the goofy demographic. A lot of people my age don't take things that seriously. We don't care about the stupid, like, political references and opinions and stuff like that. I've noticed. I feel like a lot of us, I want to say it's the I don't give a fuck mentality, but like, I think the I don't give a fuck mentality has really produced something a lot more negative than it should have. Yeah. It kind of created a lot of the more like YN, stupid dumbass, like, even YW, like, there's not any race or nothing. You got stupid people. But like, I feel like a lot of my personal delivery is just, like I was saying earlier, I don't want to make you laugh. I want to make you giggle. Yeah. I want to make you feel like this is so dumb. I have no choice.
It's just a natural response.
Like that. It's like, that's literally what it is. But there are times where I've noticed, like, a certain crowd, if I have a more adult crowd, I can't do that. I can't. So, like, I'll really have to go, like, if I have an adult crowd, I like fact-based jokes. Fact-based jokes really work for the older crowds because you're going to draw them in with facts. That generation likes to learn.
Are they, like, more longer setups?
The fact-based jokes are definitely a lot more longer setups because I'm explaining what I'm, like, joking about. Like, I'm starting it out as, like, not a joke, in a way. Like, you're not expecting to laugh at the end of what I'm saying. Like, I'm starting it out like, in 1957, there was, like I'm a history teacher. And then I'm gonna, like, right at the end of, like, my third sentence, I'm just gonna say something so stupid. And it took, like Anthony Jeselnik. Yeah, I don't know. If
Yes,
like him.
You
It's
do
like,
actually
just
look like
not-
him. That way you say that. Holy shit!
I took a lot of stuff from him. It's just like he can be talking for 3 sentences, and you are not gonna know what's coming. You're gonna know that's gonna make you laugh. So you're expecting
Be like, where the fuck is this going?
You're expecting something,
Yeah.
especially from somebody who's famous. But for me, you're not expecting anything.
Right.
I'm not famous. You don't know my style yet. That's where I really can come in and hit you with the hook.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be like, oh, fuck. Oh.
Holy shit!
Like literally a face slapper type of thing. Like, it's fucking dying.
Yeah.
I can't even help but laugh. You know? So that's kind of what I go for. I love one-liners. It's always been my thing because it's also another thing a lot of comics talk about are your LPMs, your laugh per minute. You know, obviously every comic wants the most amount of LPM that they can get.
Mm-hmm.
That makes you fun. You want the most amount of laughs you can get for your entire show. A lot of comics do storytelling and setup and all that stuff. And I love that. I personally am too stupid to be able to do that. I don't remember things that well. I took a lot of acid as a kid. So my memory is shot.
Gone.
Yeah, gone. So I'm not that good at that. Which is why I went into one-liners, but after I went into one-liners, I realized I was like, okay, this is kind of my thing. Like, because a lot of comics are scared of one-liners, I personally. I don't know that well because I am still so new to this, so I'm not going to sit here and speak on that because I don't know. So, but like, I've heard a lot of one-liners think that, like, or a lot of comics think that one-liners are the hardest form of comedy and the most fucked up form of comedy. Like, people fuck it up the most.
Well, I would think like even being scared of like doing one-liners for like 30 minutes even sounds like crazy.
A lot of people say that.
Crazy.
That's where you just write so much and you have so many jokes. You got 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 jokes.
Which is a long ass time. If you
for
don't understand.
for comedy, it is that's what a lot of like rappers and artists and pop artists and all them people are like. They kudos comics for that.
Yes.
They're like, especially when you don't have any backup.
Yep.
You don't have any music. Nope. You're talking.
Yeah.
You're not even singing or rapping. You're
Even
talking.
me being up there, like, because like now that I do, because I used to do hip hop, so I still do, but it's just more. I remember performing and just you carrying the whole environment. Like, people don't understand how difficult it is. Like, a lot of people see me even like I'm like, we talk behind the scenes where it's like I'm a very big socialite. It just comes natural. That's just naturally who I am. But when I come to performing, it's like I ball that up because I understand that for you to control an audience for even 30 minutes is ridiculous. You don't understand because people are just solely looking at you. You got to make sure they're involved.
Make me laugh, funny man.
Yeah, you got to have
That is what it is, bro.
Yeah,
And if you don't make them laugh, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Or if you don't make them move their hips or nod their head like a musician, you're fucked.
Over.
You're fucked. People are gonna start walking away. People are gonna.
And there's no terrible feeling. Like either the booze or you just having people turn their head and just walk away, grab a beer,
See, that's
continue talking to somebody else.
That's the thing about comedy. It's like I don't know if it translates to like musicians, but like if you bomb, I feel like it's different than if you bomb as a musician. Because if you bomb as a musician, people are more so just like, meh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Walk away. Whereas if you bomb as a comedian, people feel your anxiety. They feel.
Yeah, because there's nothing else.
They are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They are uncomfortable as fuck. And like, I'm one of those guys, if somebody bombs, I can't help but to laugh. And I feel so bad, dude.
I think it's
I
like
feel so bad.
I think it's like the noise. So like at least with music,
Yes,
there's
the
stuff
crowd.
there's stuff going on.
It's silent. It's dead. It's silent, bro.
With comedic work, it's like nothing is going on in there but
background music.
but you.
No,
But
yes, bro.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yes.
I
And
couldn't
just
even imagine.
the silence makes the crowd feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, so they get silent.
Because then you start
It's even
hearing,
more
you start hearing
Bro, I am so sadly, I am the guy that sits at the open mic and like, say a new guy comes on and Or even like, there's people that come on and no hate to them because they are doing it.
Yeah.
They're doing it. You're getting on a stage and you're talking in front of people. You can never hate on that. Even if you're not funny, you can't handle that.
Can you
There's so many people that have done it for a year,
right,
2 years, and they bomb
yeah,
single time. And I'm the guy that's in the crowd, and I am literally like that. Like,
yeah.
I'm like trying not to laugh
because I almost
how embarrassing.
Because even after like watching like whether it's regular stand-ups or like Kill Tony even,
Yeah,
and like
I forgot me the comedy.
and like and I will like crack up on like some of these ones where they're like bombing so fucking hard.
It's just hard not to laugh at.
Yeah, it's not me.
They think so down genuinely.
Yeah, it's not me hating on them at all, but it's just like it's the moment.
It's the moment that's funny.
Moment.
Yes, I like that. It's the moment that's funny.
Because they will even come on and like crack a joke easily off of like.
It's so funny. That's the big one, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm like, and then I usually go with all my friends, and I'm young, and we're over sitting here like, it's just like that type of thing. I'm like, oh my god, please shut the fuck up. We're the only ones laughing right now.
Is there like telltale signs like you can feel immediately?
Yes.
Like and like obviously like, and this could go all across the board. Like even with people that are like 8 years in, 7 years in, compared to like somebody who just started, who might have a little bit like it's more natural to them.
Right.
Like what are the telltale signs for like both ends?
The biggest one is comfortability. I think I said that right. Comfortability.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Comfortability.
Yeah, comfortability.
Trademark. Put it on a goddamn shirt with his face.
Damn it, they're only dead.
It's gonna have all those colors too. Like,
yeah, right. 1984 to 2000.
Yeah. It's gonna be like a bright pop-up, like a pop-up book type shit.
Yeah, dude, that'd be a fire shirt. A pop-up shirt?
Comfortability.
Like, you gotta wear 3D glasses to read my shirt.
You gotta wear my glasses.
Yeah, right? Then what was the question you asked?
It's what are the two ends of the spectrum when it comes to, you can tell somebody like really naturally fun, and somebody who might have put in so much work but they just try too hard.
Right. The comfortability of not getting a laugh. I think that's one of the bigger things. So like for me, I think I do some of my best work when I bomb.
Okay.
Like, if I have a joke that I worked on and I say it and it does not land, I pull myself out of it and I get at least one giggle because of the way I respond to it not landing.
Okay.
And now somebody who I don't think is good at, not good because I feel like that's rude, and like I don't want to judge anybody because like I said, you're still out there, you're still doing it. Like, kudos to you. Like, you're the shit. But like, I think the difference between somebody who could potentially make it, somebody who I don't think would make it, would be your ability to bounce off of you failing. Like, say a joke, it doesn't land. Your response to that landing, if that gets a laugh, you know what you do.
Okay.
In my opinion. And then another thing is like, joke writing itself.
Yeah.
A lot of people see a lot of things online and be like, I think I'm funny, I can go in unprepared and I can just say shit. Or I can try to do crowd work at an open mic where there's 10 people in the crowd. Sorry, bro, you're not doing crowd work because 9 out of 10 of those people are also comedians. They don't want you to do that to them. They're there for their set and their set only. Comic like realm is a very cutthroat, very like when I first started in, like nobody likes me at all. They were like, who the fuck is this kid as fuck, dog? Why are you talking?
Yeah.
It took me literally like 6 months to even start like being friendly with the other local comedians. Fort Wayne local comedians.
That's crazy.
Imagine how it is in like New York and shit like that. So like, I think the biggest thing that like really, and it is, again, it's not even definable because you could have somebody who sucks their first year doing it, and then they could turn it around. They could turn it around so easily. They could figure out their thing. Because a lot of comedy has different styles. Like, there's long form, there's one-liners,
there's midliners, there's crowd work, there's hundreds of different styles of comedy. So it is very hard, but I think the main thing for me personally is seeing if somebody can base off of a failed joke. Like if you are able to turn a joke around that failed and get at least one giggle, one laugh, something out of it, whether it's a laugh out of embarrassment or anything, you can do it. You have the ability to not give a fuck that you bombed.
Knowing how it's kind of like an intricate but not so intricate sort of a question. It's like, how do you personally separate when, because obviously, you know, as soon as something doesn't land, we all take pride in what we do, especially if you wrote a joke that you thought was haha funny,
right,
and it doesn't land. What is the process in that moment of just being like, is it more of a solipsistic, like sort of like you kind of look at yourself and you're just like, oh dang it, yeah, you're just like, oh man, shucks, that one didn't go over,
right,
thanks mom, like,
right, no, right. That's a good question. Honestly, I don't know how to answer that because every time it's different. It is different every time because, like, and again, like I said, it's also got a lot to do with the crowd. Okay. The crowd has a lot more to do with something for comedy than it does for like music or like it's. I think comedy is the most comparable to like slam poetry. Okay, it's the only other like entertainment business that I know of that is just pure speaking. But like me personally, if I did a joke that was bad, I probably already have some sense that it's not gonna work out. Yeah. Because of like my style of jokes. I have the dumbest jokes ever. They are not like I'm 22 years old. I'm just I'm retarded, dude. Hey, man. That's how it is.
You got a little bit in there.
Yeah, a little bit. A little dash. A little dash.
Come on now.
Maybe even a semicolon. I don't know.
Come on.
But, like, I don't know. Like, when I do it, the first thing I usually am, like, saying is, like, I'll say the joke, yada, yada, yada. No laugh. I'll be like, all right, that was good. And I'll talk to the crowd. I'll be like, oh, you guys didn't like that one? Oh, come on. I'll say something stupid enough to save it, and then maybe one or two people will giggle. I've had 2 sets so far in my career that have gotten like almost no laughs.
Yeah.
I've gotten a giggle. But the thing is when I am not getting laughs, this is where I was saying earlier, like where you can define a comedian being able to succeed is where you tell if they can handle not getting laughs. So for me, if I don't get laughs, I play into the awkwardness.
Yeah.
Because as somebody who laughs at the awkwardness, I know if you make them feel so awkward, they will laugh out of pure body language. Like it's going to be a reaction. They're not going to be able to control it. Because you feel somebody's anxiety so hard. So hard. You have feelings. You're still human. You feel it so hard, you're going to let something out.
Yeah.
Because you want to tell them to stop. You want to tell them to stop, but you can't do that. You're at a comedy show.
Right.
So you're going to do the next best thing, which is what everybody else
seems like train crash.
Exactly. And so, like, I'll play into the awkwardness. Like, I remember my worst set I ever had. I went up unprepared.
Yeah.
Unprepared. And this was like 2 months ago. And I was like, fuck it. I want to just say a story. This is why I don't do story jokes. I don't remember. I can't remember it. I get into the story, I completely forget what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so I just start saying shit. Like trying to remember old jokes I had.
Yeah.
And then like I'd say the start of the joke and then I'd forget it again.
That's almost like a clever joke though.
And I played into it. Yeah. I was like, I don't even remember what I said because you're on stage. You could
have half of a story joke, and then just midway be like, oh fuck,
oh shit,
you guys want to hear another joke?
Yeah, right. No, literally. And I think that the ability to kind of like feed off of the energy the crowd—that's perfect. Feeding off the energy the crowd is giving you, which is the same for musicians. I feel like,
yeah,
like especially for like DJs and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%.
You feel your crowd's winding down, play a little bit slower.
Yeah.
You feel your crowd is fucking hyping up, go a little bit faster.
That's what I think it is, and like, but the ability to play off you failing is big thing.
I kind of look at you guys almost like the most comparable thing is like a WWE wrestler. Like
Honestly, yeah,
cutting like a promo or something.
I can see that.
Either they like when your music first hits and you first get on the mic,
I can
it's
see
either
that.
they like you or they don't.
Especially playing into the crowd reaction.
And then if they react like boo this guy,
You play into it.
and then you become a good heel.
Or you become a villain.
Yeah.
Either way, they're getting paid and people know you.
Yeah. Like there's like this one guy called the Miz. Like
I remember the Miz.
Yeah, the Miz.
I remember the Miz.
And like he had
What's the guy with the tape around his wrist?
CM Punk.
He was CM Punk's enemy.
Yeah, he did an interview, and like he was talking about how like when he first got there, he like won this thing called Tough Enough that WWE had like a long time ago, and he was already famous from being in MTV's Road Rules Challenge or like some shit like that. And everybody hated him in the locker room. Everybody hated him because he's like that new hotshot kid, and nobody expected him to succeed. And so he had to keep proving it day after day after day.
How it is in comedy.
They try to make him be like a baby face, which is a good guy, and then the heel.
Look bad.
Yeah, so he was when he was in the indies, so the independent scene.
Yeah.
And then he moved over to WWE, and nobody liked him. So then he just stayed a heel, and then now he's going down as like one of the best heels so far. And I'm just like, hey man, you know, if that's your thing, like you said one-liners is just more natural.
So that's why crowd work works. That's the exact reason why crowd work works. You're feeding into your crowd that's there at that moment.
Yeah.
That's the only reason crowd work works. In my opinion.
Which, you know,
it's the same thing.
Which I've had the same conversation like with several people where it's just like, I mean, I can't remember how it goes, but like the ending of it is like people always want to talk about themselves. So there's no ending of like whether it's like doing this even, like it's just like there's no ending to like any conversation. You can always put it down, go away, and come back, pick it back up, and like act like you never left because people can always talk about themselves.
Yeah.
So
100%.
Which, you know, have you ever tried merging that with like your own set, like your own version of crowd work and stuff like that?
I've never done crowd work. I can't lie. I've done like I've had like responses, like, but I've never had like a full like diving into crowd work.
Like you've never had somebody like so far, like maybe even heckle you?
No, I've had the heckles. I've had the like I remember there's this set I have that I did. I have it posted, and group of college kids. I was making this joke that I have. My girlfriend asked to peg me, and I told her no. Right. And then that's when they laughed, and I said some other shit I'll say after I finish the joke. And then the joke goes, I told her no because I only have sex with real boys.
Right.
That's the punchline. It's like because like I'm not gonna have sex with a girl that has a penis. I only have sex with real boys. You know, and that's supposed to be the funny part. Well, they interrupt. Yeah, they interrupted. So funny. Totally not gay.
Don't look at what I'm wearing.
My girlfriend totally doesn't have a fucking strap on. What?
No.
Yo, who said that?
Don't.
But
Cut the cameras.
yeah, yo, stop here.
We're editing this right
Cut that out. My grandpa used to say the same shit when I was touching my cousin. Sorry.
Yeah.
Terrible joke. I actually cut that out. No, I'm kidding. But they responded with something and I forget, and I said something clever as fuck, like oh, you guys like boys too, or something like that, and the whole crowd laughed, all that stuff. So like I'm good at those, but like it's the carrying on that I haven't done.
Okay.
Like, you know who Stavros Halkias is?
No.
Bigger fat. He's like probably one of the godfathers of crowd work. Blew up on TikTok. Was one of the first TikTok comedians that blew up. It was like 6 years ago. And super funny guy. But he is pretty much mainly blown up off of his crowd work.
Okay.
he has written jokes. Obviously, every comedian does, and a lot of comedians who do crowd work hate the fact that they do crowd work because all people want to come and see them do is crowd work, and they're like, I want to be appreciated for my own craft. I want to be appreciated for what I wrote, but at the same time, I'm like, crowd work is also a talent of itself.
It is
It's still being appreciated because a lot of people don't know how to rebuttal that quickly with something funny. That's like rap battles.
I was gonna say
Same
something
type of thing.
close to that is roast battles.
Yeah, like roast battles.
Roast battles.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of people who are really good at like roast battling, like do crowd work.
Yes.
But
No, 100%. It is literally like the same type of thing. And I forget where I was going with this, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't know. What
he gets pegged. But
yeah, I get pegged.
only by real boys.
Only by real boys. It's not getting pegged. It's getting.
Hey, it's not Shane. It's not Amy
It gets hard on its own, not with a hydraulic pump. Okay.
Yes. So if you ever have one, call this number.
It's fake. Just like the dick I get fucked with.
I'm joking. It's actually the police department.
So, anyways, we are sitting in pink chairs. It's okay.
So-
It really matches my pants. It's kind of gay.
With this year, like we're kind of reaching the middle point, which is crazy. This year,
crazy as fuck.
what is this year looking like for you? Like, you got any special plans
Honestly,
coming up?
I've kind of been like, I don't want to say falling off of the comedy because I'm going to do it the rest of my life, but life's been real busy recently and I haven't been able to get out. I haven't done it in like 2 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's been real hectic. I moved out. A lot of bills got hit and I got fired as soon as my bills hit.
Yeah.
And so I was really just been focusing on money and getting a job. But usually I do it every Wednesday. But like, I mean, I would love, like, the thing is just with comedy, like, year-long goals are not necessarily the right way to look at it. Like, or like 6-month goals are not really the right way to look at it. But like this year, if I cannot be a fucking slacker offer, or what's that word called?
Yeah, slacker offer. I like that.
What's the thing where you call it where you like don't do things?
Procrastinator.
If don't be a fucking procrastinator like I have been the last 4 years. I want to start YouTube.
Yeah.
And I want to start making funny skits and stuff like that because the only way, like, point period blank to blow up these days is online.
I mean, I can see you doing like even smaller things. Like you could blow up off reels. I think so.
I really want
You could do like a couple one-liners and you could have like the most random like thing that you say either before or after every one of them to make it like so like that's your thing.
That is the funniness.
Like, oh no way, like a bazinga, like random stupid ass shit with the one-liner.
Yeah, it's hard, but I want to really start delving into like the social media and actually making like a full actual YouTube. And like when I was 17, I blew up on TikTok and I had 170,000 followers. I got it taken away from me for smoking weed on live, unfortunately, because I was 17 and I lived in Indiana and TikTok was really strict back then. But like my biggest video had 6.2 million views and like 2.8 million likes. So that right there gave me the knowledge that I have the ability to blow up. I know I do. I know I have the ability for hundreds of thousands of people to like me.
Yeah.
And I don't care if that sounds conceited. I don't, because I know
I've done it.
I know I have the ability. It's just that after I got banned from that and I grew up, I kind of felt TikTok fame is a little fake, in my opinion. I think it's so much easier to blow up on TikTok than it is any other platform. And I don't think that TikTok like, if I were to use it when I was 17, 4 years ago, it would have been worth it. 4 years ago, you did have the ability to fully blow up off TikTok.
You could use it though, like in your advantage. Like I
need to get over my head. I need to get out of my head with that. I need to be like, why the fuck do you care?
Because you can move those followers on.
Exactly. It's still hundreds of thousands of followers, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? It's a fake thing. Like, no. I need to get out of my head. That's what I was kind of leaning into. I was like, I need to not do that. Yeah. And I need to actually start doing those things again because all I do now is Instagram.
Like, you could even start with like some simple shit. Like for me to even like, because I blew up a couple times off of doing, like how people edit like different reels.
Yeah.
And, like they make like I used
Reaction.
to make like superhero edits.
Oh, nice.
So like of like the movies of like animated series. You're good. And
Trying to be funny.
and like those blew up. Like the highest I got with that was like 30 million off like like it was like several reels, but 30 million in like 2 months. So 2 months was just straight 30 million like people viewing my shit. This was Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Facebook.
I do Facebook a lot.
Facebook, and then IG. I got like it was close to that amount.
Okay.
Yeah, it was close to.
And transfers over real easy because it's all meta.
Yeah, and then TikTok. I mean, was kind of like the same thing. I didn't blow up as much as that. A couple mil, but the point being is like it started from just simple like small things that I would just edit really quick, send it out.
Yeah.
Edit really quick, send it out.
Yeah.
And then like it's kind of like fishing. I look at it like fishing. You just throw a line out. If something bites, it bites. But you have to know like when to pull it out. Pull out. But
I don't do that. But another thing that I will say with that is like I am also extremely grateful for my experience with blowing up. One time when I was younger, a couple times when I was younger, because like I do know that there is a knowledge for social media of like the whole algorithm, and it is real. Algorithm is real. There are times in the day to post that will get you more attraction.
Yeah, 100%.
There are certain days of the week to post that will get you more attraction. There are certain hashtags to post with. There are certain sounds, and a lot of people who just get into social media don't understand that. And as somebody who did know that, from blowing up from TikTok, it definitely helps because I feel like I've gotten I haven't blown up yet on Instagram, but I've gotten a couple that have a couple thousand views. And I don't think that they would have gotten those views had I not put certain hashtags, had I not put a certain sound. Because you could put a sound on a video and silent a sound, and you can still get the put out that sound gives you without even having that sound on your video.
Yeah.
Except for having you have it attached to your video.
Yeah.
Because that sound is trending. And I think that has a lot to do with it as well. But for the future, I really want to just focus more on social media a little bit, and focus on my money. Stuff like that, but like I said, with comedy, it's one of the longest, most excruciating tasks to get famous off of, or styles to get famous off of for the entertainment industry. Like you look at it, like Kill Tony's been doing it for almost 15 years.
Yeah,
the last 3 years,
and I've been rooting for him since
Japanese last.
I remember when I seen him on ADD first, like all that.
I've been a fan of him since I was 17. Right when I got banned off of TikTok, I watched my first video, and he had like 180,000 followers on YouTube, and now he's got millions, and he's on Netflix.
Yeah, I remember.
And he's on, he was in the Belly Room.
Belly, I remember him doing the comedy show.
He was in. He was a. What was it called? It was in Texas. The Gas Room or the gas.
It might have been before. It's obviously before the mothership, though.
Yeah, it was where they were before, right before the mothership, the gas house or something like that. I don't know, but they had a really good. They did a couple places out in Texas before Joe Rogan built the mothership, but I was there before they were even in Texas, and that's what got me into that's what got me into writing. And so I wrote for about a year, and I was just didn't have the balls to go get up on stage.
Right.
I was procrastinating, all that stuff. I finally went up. Didn't do extremely well. I mean, I got laughs. That's the thing. I got laughs my first time. That helped a lot. Whether or not I got 1 or 2 laughs, I got a laugh.
Okay.
And I'm an attention whore. 1 laugh is enough.
Oh
my God, no, bro. No way. Why are you even wearing pink? Well, 1 laugh for me is enough, dude. That's even if I'm laughing at myself.
Hey, man, I'm laughing.
I'm the type of motherfucker that'll go up there, I'll say a joke, nobody will laugh, I'm gonna giggle my ass off.
Hey, I'm having fun with you right now, bro.
Nobody like that, bro. It's I appreciate it. I just I like seeing people smile. I like seeing me smile too. That's the other big thing. I like praise. I enjoy it.
There's always a more deeper meaning behind a lot of the things, just seeing people happy, man. There's a lot of negativity out.
No, exactly. Laughter is one of the best medicines.
A lot of things people take it too seriously. Sometimes you need off the gas pedal a little bit, bro. Slow down.
That's the other thing that I feel like I kind of struggle with is like as a comedian, and more specifically as a white comedian, because like with this day and age, there's a lot of things that are very important to people, and I fully understand that. Like, there's no way around it. There's no thing I personally can say about it because I've never experienced it. Mainly like with the race and with the struggles that other communities have had that in the past white communities have not had. With me personally, I didn't grow up around the not having the struggle part of the white community. I was in the struggle, and a lot of my jokes have been derived from that. And I feel like sometimes communities that aren't of the white community can't or don't or won't want to laugh or enjoy it because they think it's offensive or something like that. And the last thing I want for somebody to feel from my joke is offensiveness.
Yeah.
But it's just so hard as a white guy. Sometimes the only thing people can feel is offensiveness. And I get it. I do.
I do play into that. I think like there's a lot of. I think it's just more of a barrier. There's a lot of people that think that,
right,
you know, maybe they've had a generation or generations of like being in a struggle,
right,
and it's hard to see. Maybe you grew up around like people that look like you, and then like it's hard to basically be like, well, I ain't seen, you know, so and so. I've only seen so and so people that look like so and so, you know, flexing this, or like they have big houses and come from all this money,
right?
But then you go a couple states over, and then there's people, and then the thing is kind of reversed. It's flipped, where like I might see people like you, where it's just like you guys have houses, and I see this whole community in a maybe trailer park, you know, so and so,
or in government housing, or whatever,
you know,
Section 8,
and like as I've grown up, like I've just seen, like, you never know what somebody's going through, bro.
Not at all.
Like, you really don't, and it's not throwing shade on anybody, you know, like, because I've seen every single race go through struggle. I've seen every race like have a piece of like something that is called big or something,
wealthy,
whatever you want to call it.
Right.
You know, they're doing good. They're doing good,
right.
You know, they're eating good.
Yeah,
and
they're at the mug.
And that's all I can ask for people. Yeah. You know, like I want to see people everywhere eating. You know, that's all we can ask for.
And that, with that being said, that's kind of where I fall into the aspect of I don't want to make people laugh, I want to make them giggle. Because with me being somebody who does fall into that like category of sometimes my jokes might cross a line to some people, I don't think they do, because I did grow up around that shit.
Right.
Like, that's not, like, that was my personal life. Like, sorry, fuck you, bro.
This fucking guy acting like he can't tell a story. He just had a whole fucking full circle moment right here. This guy fucking bringing it on in home. That's why I just giggles. That's why I want you to giggle, bro.
Call back.
But hey, man, I appreciate you coming on out, brother. This ain't the last time.
Yeah,
right?
No, not at all. We'll definitely have to do it even more. Not even just a checkup, bro. I think that I would love to be a regular on this. Like, I like talking.
Who knows? Maybe I might like make like this whole segment where like maybe you could do like a little small like couple one-liner like set,
or maybe you could even come to the open mic, film my set, and we could do an interview after.
That'd be dope.
My set.
That would be dope.
That'd be cool.
That'd be dope.
I would fuck with that.
Hey,
because we allow filming in the club. So
give me a couple comments down, a couple things down in the comments that would make me go out there.
Yeah, give me some ideas, or just tell them to do it.
Either spam down the comments, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Get the fuck out there. Or
10 what the fucks in the comments.
10 what the fucks?
10 WTFs.
Like hashtag what the fucks?
Or hashtags, yeah, because that'll low-key put the little up there.
There you go.
10 hashtag WTF. He's going to come to one of my shows, film my show, get the good jokes, don't do the bad ones. And afterwards, we're going to do an interview about my set.
Alright.
How's that sound?
That's cool.
10 hashtag WTFs.
That's cool with me.
Bet.
Alright, here, I got you.
I'm still going to make him, though, either way.
He's going to be like, fuck all that shit.
We got five.
I seen one, and that was me, actually.
Yeah, right? I comment 10 times.
But, go ahead. We've reached the final question that you have prepared for. And that is, where do you see all this stuff going in the next couple of years? Like, I know we talked about it a little bit, but what's an overall end game that you would like to see? For
10 years, I want to own my own bar, for sure. and I want to have comedy really be one of the main parts of this bar. So I think growing up or blowing up in comedy is very hard. First of all, I see myself being famous from comedy for sure, but I also have to have the ability to understand that potentially could not happen. So that's why I want to do the bar. I want to be able to start my own business, and if comedy doesn't work, starting my own business can make comedy work.
Cool.
That's what it is.
I'm with you, man.
In the next 10 years, I'm going to make it work. That's the point here.
I hope you get there. We're rooting for you, brother.
Same as you, bro.
All right, man. So go ahead.
Shout out Cheno Show.
Shout out any place we can find you. All the stuff will be down in the description below, along with if you got an upcoming show or whatnot.
Yeah.
Shout that stuff out.
Yeah, Dom Elkins Comedy on everything. Snapchat, social media, all that stuff. Instagram, Facebook. Dom Elkins Comedy, DOMELKINS Comedy. If you can't spell comedy, I don't want you following me. No, I'm kidding. Comedy spelled with a K. No, I'm kidding. It is comedy with a C. And then every Wednesday, most Wednesdays, Summit City Comedy Club. And this is a shout out for all the local comedians. I love all you guys. You guys are so funny. We have an amazing set of talent out here. Summit City Comedy Club, most Wednesdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's a free show. Summit City Comedy Club, they do charge usually, like you gotta buy something if you go to a show. That is not the case for the free show. So if you think that because you've been to a show, that is not the case. You still should go. Hey, that rhyme.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned. You ain't seen the last of Mr. Dom.
No, you have not.
Check-ins coming out pretty soon. But until next time, stay royal out there.
Love the Cheno Show. Peace.
Hey, yo, I definitely appreciate y'all for checking out this here video. Make sure you go ahead and check out any of the new and old content that is right above me. And make sure y'all stay royal out there. Peace.